Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another WWE Supercard video. My name is McToastin, and today we're going to be talking about War Games. So, War Games is on the same level as Road to Glory. It's a solo-paced, solo-rewarded event, which means you're not going up against everyone else for like a certain level of the reward card. It's just you play enough, you win enough games, you're going to get that regal reward card as long as you're a high enough ranking. I unfortunately am not a high enough ranking. My top 8 is only Extinction, and that means I only have access to Octane, so that kind of sucks, but that Regal card's nice for anybody that can go ahead and get it. So War Games it's pretty complicated. It's a 3-ring set, and you get 4 cards per hand. There's a lot, so I'm just going to actually get into a game and walk you through it as it goes. Alright, so here are the 3 rings I was talking about, and then your managers, of course, are just naturally applied, so you have these 3 rings, and your opponent also has the same 3 rings, and you essentially have to play off of your opponent. So right here I have a Royal Rumble Titus O'Neil card, Octane Tommaso Ciampa, and then this not Nightmare, that's way old, this Extinction Sheamus. And so I'm going to want to match what he's doing with similar leveled cards. So I want to win for sure. Input Titus O'Neil there, sneak Shawn Michaels there. So you want to capture as many rings as possible. That's the name of the game. You want to capture and keep as many rings as possible to accrue as many points as possible. So all of these players are going to fight based on toughness and speed, as you just saw. And the winner is going to capture the ring, which is going to give points. So Tommaso Ciampa outlasted everyone else, and he takes the ring, so I get 5 points, and my opponent only gets 1 for the knockout. Nobody was on his side right there, so I just got that free ring, which is what you want to do with your weakest cards. So like my Shawn Michaels Pixel card is now one of my weaker cards, and I just stuck him in that ring so I could get 3 points, right? You don't have to use all 4 of your cards like I did, but I like to do that because I play a decent amount, so I have enough tag outs and revives. And I'll show you what tag outs and revives do right now. It's pretty simple. So, just for the sake of the video, I'm going to go ahead and tag out Sheamus right here. So Sheamus is done, right? He's got 0 and 0. So once any stat of a card reaches 0, they're going to be knocked out. So using that tag out clears Sheamus off the board, and I can put someone else in his place. So I'm just going to throw Titus O'Neil and Veer in there because why not? And go ahead and put Josh Briggs there. And we're actually going to leave Cena right there. So right there, I don't want to use Cena because Cena's not a very strong card. So I'm just going to wait for my third hand and see how it goes. So once again, they're fighting on toughness and speed. My cards are going to win. I'm going to keep the ring. And if you keep a ring, you get extended points. So as opposed to winning the ring, you want to keep them for as long as possible. Ideally, you clear out your opponent's 3, and then you just keep that ring the whole match. Right here, he didn't challenge Titus O'Neil, even though he should have. And by he, I mean the computer that I'm playing against. But yeah, so power and speed would be this matchup. Toughness would be this matchup. And then power and charisma over here. So just as with the tag out, I'm going to use this revive here to just show you what it does. Shawn Michaels is now back at full strength, and he's good to go. So this is the final round, so I'm just going to put everybody on the board. And actually, I did that poorly. It's fine. It doesn't really matter. I have all 3 rings. I just need to try to keep all 3 rings. So this ring, he can't put anyone down because all of his players are knocked out. He's not going to win with 1 card versus 3, no matter what the fight is based on. Power, toughness, speed, charisma, doesn't matter. And then this match over here, I should be good to go as well. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and basically clear it perfectly. And we're going to receive 20 extra points for winning, and that's going to go towards my Ricky the Dragon Steamboat Extinction card. So it is pretty grindy, so if you're really not into grinding this game, I wouldn't suggest trying to get into War Games. It's a grind. It's just like Road to Glory, and I like it because I've got nothing better to do sometimes, so I'll just sit here and play this game absentmindedly. But I understand that a lot of people can't do that, and I would definitely just stick with Survivor Series or, grind out Money in the Bank, stuff like that, if you're not interested in grinding like this. So I'm going to go ahead and play another one because there was a couple things I didn't talk about that I just didn't get the chance to. So once again, 3-ring setup. Each hand you receive 4 superstars, and each round you can put one of these action cards in. So you can't put both. So like if I want to put Sheamus here and put my second win there, and then my buff to speed and charisma there, I can't. It's going to pull one back. So that's what it's going to do. And as well, I never talked about the boosts that it can give you. So, okay, he's setting up pretty heavily against me over here. I actually won't win that, so I don't really want to do that. So I'm going to put Tommaso Ciampa in there to ensure a win there, and I'm going to run away if possible. Yes, so I want that free ring for Hulk Hogan because he's not going to win any fights on his own. And so you have to watch what your opponent does because they will change a lot. So you can't just like drop a card there and then you think they're just going to leave it. They will change, so you have to be vigilant. And that's what makes this game mode pretty fun. Otherwise, it would be really bland. So I already maxed out this ring, which is something I wouldn't suggest doing, but my cards are pretty strong in comparison to his, so it's not that big of a deal. And over here, I'm going to drop a strong card, and then two strong cards, I should say, and then a middle of the road card. And then this ring over here, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do anything about. Hulk Hogan's just going to have to go down, and that's okay. I don't really want to waste a revive or anything, so I'm just going to leave him there. And then next round, I'll tag him out, and that'll be fine. So your opponent's going to get the same points, same bonuses and stuff that you do, based on right here. So like cards with that left facing blue arrow is going to be boosted by 5%. So right here, if I were to put Titus O'Neil right there, Titus O'Neil is going to receive 5% bonus to all of his stats just because he has the same matching arrow as that little guy. So if that's what you see, that's what it's going to be. You want to match those cards as much as possible. Right here, unfortunately, I'm going to have to tag out because I want to clear. And yeah, it's pretty simple once you get the hang of it. But at first, you're like, I don't know what's happening. At least that's what happened to me. I might just be dumb. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and clear this ring right here because we got Titus O'Neil in there, who's a monster, which is kind of hilarious because he's Titus O'Neil. We're going to hold that ring. You're going to get 10 points for a ring held and taken. So you just hold on to a ring, get extra points. And then you're going to get 20 points for winning once again. So, War Games, it's grindy, like I said, but it is quite fun, and you can work towards some really solid rewards, especially if you have the time to do so. I would suggest doing it. It's a good time. All right, thank you guys for watching. See, I just got a revive right there. That's how you get revives, tag outs, and 2-point boosters. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I got for you on War Games. Hopefully this helped you guys out a little bit. It's a little complicated, but once you get into the swing of things, it's pretty self-explanatory. All right. Have a good day, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.